I hate to start with a cannon, but I mean, it's an upgraded already. Usually it would be 25 damage and 3 burn, or 50 damage and 3 burn. It wouldn't be 75-6. So we're going with this, and your rightmost item has more burn. Well, we're going places. We're going to buy ourselves a non-weapon item because I might get the lighter that you essentially need for burn builds too. That is not a lighter. None of these items is actually going to help us. We could get more crit, but kind of useless on the cannon, to be fair. So I'm going to reroll this. And you know what? We're going to get one more cannonball. And we're going to slow down the enemy just simply because, I mean, I buy this for 2. I can sell it for 1. It's kind of fine-ish. So that alone is going to be able to kill everything. We're going to fight Viper. Because Viper could give us the gland for regeneration. Look at that. One cannon shot. Plus a toxic fang. Well, don't mind if I do. Thank you very much, Viper. So now we would need experience to widen the board. And we need ammo items to potentially get the cannon infinite ammo. That is also the throwing knife. So the throwing knife works perfect together with this. We could choose the double barrel too. Double barrel can be incredibly powerful. It does a double cast, so it does 15-15 and then 15-15. So it's 60 damage in total. And with the bonus cannonball, it just does more. The throwing knives are a complete independent build though. Where if we get this, like if we get, for example, crit refills ammo or burn refills ammo, because there's one when you burn your refill ammo. Yeah, that's quite crazy. So we're going to try to go for the knife into burn refill ammo.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
We've been playing Planet Coaster 2. Don't really have plans for that. I heard about it, but no real plans. One cannon shot, haha. 2 cannon shots, haha.
Next time, boys.
That cannon burn is nasty. Okay, upgrade your leftmost aquatic item. Useless. Get a weapon, get an ammo item. We're getting more ammo items now. No way. Well, I'll be down. We're getting lucky. No complaints. 3 regeneration. That would help us a lot in the beginning. So we're going to get the 3 regen. And I need crit items now, or crit skills now. Again, crit reload. There is, when you burn reload, when you crit reload, there's many crit items that actually work. And we need to get our crit chance up in general for the throwing knives to work. So I would say our items have +3 crit for now. Get the Fang in, get the Chimera in. This dude doesn't have any shielding. But my cannon is... I think my cannon should be enough. Oh, this might be a mistake. I'm gonna hate myself if this doesn't work. So he has quite some life. He has quite some damage and all that kind of stuff. But the cannon is really pressuring. Yeah, it's working. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Ooh, relieved. That might have been a mistake. Drew Talk, the game is called The Bazaar. It is an auto battler. Recently released into the beta. That I can highly recommend. I'm not being paid though, by the way. I just like the game. It hits all my belts and whistles. Okay, more crit chance. Again, we need way more crit chance. We don't need slow items. We need more experience at this point. Just make the board bigger. I'm gonna buy the 2. And we get another... I would like to have another ammo item. What we're gonna do is... This says your leftmost item gains more damage for each weapon you have. And since the deal is to make the throwing knife the most menacing part of this build, okay? The throwing knife is supposed to have the most damage in the long run. Because again, the throwing knife is going to get ultra triggered by every single crit. And the goal would be to essentially have the throwing knife, like to have many items that crit, okay? And then the throwing knife just gets triggered 10 times in a row. And we instant win. Like here. Does your cannon not have to be on the right side for the skill to matter? No, it says the rightmost item. And that's the rightmost item. Well, right? It's my rightmost burn item. Sometimes it's that simple. Okay, more skills. Your large weapons deal more damage. No. Your first time, no. And your small weapons deal... Well, I mean, like, yeah, it works on the small weapons now. Not what we're looking for. I would like to have the silver skills, but I can't afford them. So we have to get a slow item now. Because I can afford nothing else. It's a bola. That's okay. The bola can crit and trigger this. We're not going to go for the apprentice. The apprentice could give us a burn item, so that would work. But the apprentice has no good burn items, so we're going to fight the scout trooper. And he does a lot of damage, but again, my cannon should be able to handle this. Yeah, burn, 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 poison. Actually, the poison addition of the toxic fen is really useful. And we win by burn. Nice. We get a detector. Your weapons gain damage for the fight, and when you slow charge this for a few seconds... Now, it's not what we're looking for, but it is what we could be getting into the game for now. And then your aquatic items reduce, get an ammo item, or your weapons gain bonus damage. Oh, no. I kind of want more ammo items because we do need more ammo items, but the more damage is really nice for the knife itself as well. Let's get the damage increase. And an ammo skill, yes. Please burn into reload. Here, when you crit an item, reload another ammo item. Yes, yes, yes. So this one is so good. We just need more crit now, and then we're done. We just reload. You could also go for max ammo. That would be the easy choice right now. And just say we need more ammo. But if I get more crit, then I just get my ammo back. So I'm going to have to sell you and go crit. And then we get a small weapon. Which coincidentally, when we use adjacent weapons, give it +2 attack. Thank you very much. So this is shaping to be a very nice knife build currently. We're getting all the things we need. And it's like so reliant on this kind of stuff. Because I just need to crit now with these boots one single time. And I instantly get an ammo back on one item. But if I crit another time, right? Like, we just need crit now. That's a crit again. Ammo restoration. Retalk, I don't have any kind of referral thingy actually going on with the game. So don't have anything. Oh, wow. There is actually a refer a friend. Well, I wasn't even aware that there is a refer a friend. We're going to get some more HP, and then we're going to get a weapon skill, which could be a crit skill. The problem is I might not be able to afford it. This is risky because I don't have the money right now. I have 5. I need to go for a shield item. Because if things go unfortunate, this would just be a super bummer. We're going to try to kill the Technovirus. Technovirus destroys small items, but it's 12 seconds. It takes a while, so we should have him like at our mercy already at this time with the cannon. Because at the end of the day, what kills is our cannon, not the other stuff. Done. Oh, baby. This is going places. Burn, charge, don't need, ammo item or shield item upgrade. Yeah, bitte? Yeah. Upgrade shield item, ammo item. Well, more ammo items, chat. Oh, that's a bola. I don't want the bolas. They do 68 damage. Well, you know what? Ammo skills. There we go. That is when you use an ammo item burn, but we want it the other way around. When we burn, when you use an ammo item slow, when you use an ammo item, give it 5 crit. You know what? Max ammo. We'll do max ammo for now. That was the easiest thing I could do. And then we get more experience. We get more experience in gold. Yes. So with this, our bolas are more powerful. And I essentially have more leeway to crit. Because again, I need to crit to refill. So if I, like, if they have more in general, then I have more time to crit. Okay, I don't like your amount of heal because you're going to cripple me. Before I can essentially kill him. Yep, I am out of... I'm simply going to win by Sandstorm. Because he's not actually doing any damage. So I'll just win by Sandstorm. Sandstorm's going to tank FPS now. Look at that. You might be able to counter heal, but you're just getting sandstormed. I would have hated to lose this. Don't you think the PvE moments don't matter? They matter more than the PvP fights. Okay, we're getting gold and a tool. Your other tools have their cooldown reduced. Huh. Interesting. To get a small, yeah, we can get small items. There's very good small items that could refill stuff, so we kind of like it. Pop snappers are amazing. They burn so much. I kind of want to just get my pop snappers right now. Oh, I don't want more bolas, but there we go. It's 128. I never knew bolas do that much damage. Okay, upgrade your leftmost weapon. We could also have our weapons do more damage and get more crit chance. And that's actually what you want. We need more crit chance. This is so important to get that crit chance here right now. It loses us max life, but who cares? We could do the pop snappers instead of the fang, probably, because they'll just burn more. Because they'll overtake the burn. We could take the burn from nitro, too. That'd be nasty. Be very mean burning right now. Yeah, I might just go this way. Just sell it. Flame Juggler would be another burn item, but the Flame Juggler might actually kill us. The Flame Juggler is scary. I'd rather fight the mod squad because he could give us charcoal. When you use another friend, this gains burn +1. Can work really well with the pop snappers. And yes, the pop snappers, by the way, they can get your reload too. When you crit, you reload ammo. So that can reload the pop snappers. And oh hell, we actually get the bomb squad. When you use an adjacent friend, this gains haste for 3 seconds. Well, we don't have any friends. Great. Good. Burn skills now, ladies and gentlemen. So, my burn items have +2 burn. Useless. Actually, not useless. Your medium items have more burn. When you burn, you freeze. So this is actually really useful, but because freezing an item for 3 seconds means that's frozen for 3 seconds. Now, burn items 2 more burn is also great, but honestly, that freeze just wins whole games. And we're going for a Vanessa skill. Those are quite some incredible ones, especially crit skills often. First time you crit freeze too, or at the start of fight, permanently give all your items +2 crit chance. Ha, 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 ha. So, that's now for the beauty of the throwing knife. That will periodically now get more crit. See, he got also the throwing knife, but do you notice how much more efficient my build was? My build just ate him. Still though, we put a tutorial out. Let's get another upgrade. Yes, 2 gold and a weapon. Maybe I'm getting the weapon I'm looking for. That's a narwhal. Not the weapon I'm looking for. We get another weapon, a friend. Do we have a friend? We have a friend, so that's great. Because now we get 2 loot items plus another loot item. And this can be more burn, which is quite useful. It can be XP. It can be more poison that goes on the tooth. It can be more crit. And I need crit on another item that's actually not the throwing knife, but the throwing knife needs to crit too. So that one needs more crit anyways. Then your leftmost burn item gets more burn. We're playing the pop snappers, so they're getting more burn. Thank you very much. Cannon comes back in. We could get anything from the Bazaar, but we could also get haste, slowing, cooldown items. So haste, please. This is nice. Adjacent items have their cooldown reduced. It's not good. It's nice. You can reduce the cooldown of items close by to have them crit more likely. So that does not hurt. For example, the shoe blade, we can just get it pop off. There's better items, so I just might have bought that unnecessarily, but I didn't get a better item. So what we can do right now is we can play the Star Shard to essentially increase the crit. And we could have the crit of the shoe blade. Yeah, that looks good to me right now. We are losing the bolas, but we don't want that. The bolas there. We put the poison fang away. Has aided us enough. We're gonna keep the friend because we need at least 1 friend. And we're gonna fight the Enclave Weeper because none of these does anything good for us, but we just kill the one that has the most right now. Just overwhelming force. And our main goal is we need to crit to refill ammo. If we don't crit, we don't refill ammo. So that was a crit, refilled ammo. But we essentially need more crit, more regular crits. And probably we have too many ammo items as well. So we need to get rid of the pop snappers or the bolas in the long run. Because right now we only want the actual ammo items to be the throwing knives to just get refilled. But I also just need more crits. Okay, let's buy chocolate bars. Ta-da. And let's get small items. Small items could be the cannonball or the powder horn. Reload the item to the right of this with 1 ammo. It's really useful. We could replace the pop snappers through lighter because lighter just works. I'm not sure if I want to go all out and play grenade plus powder flask. Grenade flask is nasty. It just is nasty, especially if you get it to crit. I mean, we could play the powder flask for the bolas too and just say screw the burn and actually not care about the burn at all. So I do like the burn because it does significant damages. It's not bad. But I kind of feel like the flask might be better, especially with the bolas. We just go for bolas at this point. There's also the revolver. When you crit fully reload this, it's kind of nice because it has like 4 seconds, but we don't have anything to boost the damage. Burn items get more burn. Citrus and a coconut. Yeah, we're gonna go for citrus and a coconut. Gives us more regeneration. Was previous an actual human? Yes, this is a human. This is McGinley. This is an actual human player that has an actual human board. So this was built by a human. He's not here right now, so it's asynchronous battles, right? So the players are not there at the very moment. We can almost full crit him, but not completely yet. You know what? That 4-second slow bola is doing way better than I ever gave it credit for. I will admit that I have definitely underestimated the usefulness of that item. Let's go to the dock and we get 6 gold and 2 XP because we have a star shard. Yes, guys. It's an intriguing item. We could get more weapons to potentially upgrade one of my weapon. That one is funny. When you haste, this gains bonus damage. It's kind of cool, but I haven't found a very good build with it yet. Oh, nice. The cannon. And we have another interesting one. When you use another ammo item, use this. The repeater. Sounds cool, doesn't it? The idea would be you have the throwing knife throw like crazy and the repeater shoot like crazy too. And especially if it would then have a lot of crit, it would go nuts. So you have like a repeater, throwing knife, super combo. And the repeater would probably be better than the cannon, but the cannon just does such a good job. What I'll do is I'll buy the repeater and I'll have it stack up some crit chance right now. I might not use it, so we might really not get to the point where we actually use it, but I think I'm going to let it build up crit chance. Now, we're not going to fight the Corsair because I can't beat him, but we can beat the Thug. Like, the Corsair won't happen, but if I beat the Thug, we might get any of the small weaponry stuff. We might get a junkyard club that can upgrade our things. We need to get rid of the switchblade. So I think the switchblade is wasted right now, so probably get rid of that. And that is the improvised bludgeon. When you sell this, your leftmost slow item gets +2 slow. Well, don't mind if I do. Get a weapon. Your leftmost weapon gains damage. Yes, pretty please. Get that more powerful. Should have probably done that on the repeater as well. So right now, the repeater should potentially replace the switchblade. Could it do that? Could we replace the switchblade? Because I would have to replace the switchblade and the cannonball probably. And just rely on our crit into reload. So like I had to do this and then put the repeater on the right side. Potentially like, yeah. And then just have it go crazy. What do the boots do? The boots have a higher crit chance. So they just generally come with a very high crit chance. So that's just good. To be sure that you're actually critting. That's the only reason why that exists. The cannonball is great with a 1 ammo plus, but technically we have our ammo needs taken care of. We're gonna get another 225 max. And there is potentially the large item we need, because here is a large item that could instantly replace this. There is first and foremost the cannonade. When you use a weapon, deal +50 damage. So this one can be used with all of this together. Alternative, Crow's Nest, +25% crit chance. The Crow's Nest is better than the Star Shard. because Star Shard is only plus 10 crit. This is 25 crit. Crit is crazy because we need crit to reload. If I could get everyone to crit, then we're in for a good time. For that though, I would need the Crow's Nest upgraded. Alternative, reload all your ammo and charge them for 1 second. Your ammo items have +1 max ammo, and at the start of the day, get a small ammo item for any hero. So you either give them more crit to reload more, or you would take an item that essentially reloads them too. Both are great choices. Kind of want to put the Crow's Nest in and say screw the shoes. And that's 49 crit chance, 44 crit chance, 44 crit chance. We might not need the powder flask anymore. And I could actually get the blade back in with a 74 crit chance now. Because the powder flask is needed if you don't have the crits to reload. But if I have the crits to reload, I might be good.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share.
What's the leftmost item in your stash? That's from the robot. And it's essentially just a friend I'm keeping for friend bonuses. See, he has this thing. He has a repeater and the throwing knives. But his throwing knives has so much more. Look what happened. Look what happened, chat. So he get the repeater with a 79 crit. You get the throwing knives with the super damage. And that was what we're essentially doing. Only less efficient. First time you haste each fight. At the start, haste an aquatic. First time you use a large item each fight, haste adjacent items. When you use your leftmost item, haste an item for a second. Hey, that's interesting because we can put the repeater as our leftmost item, correct? And if we use an ammo item, we use this. So we just instantly haste the whole board, huh? Let's try to kill the Burninator bot. We should be able to. I'm still not sure if we're getting enough reloads going on. Like, I mean, our damage is incredible. We just blasted everything out. But our things are all out of ammo.
It's over already.
Burn equal to double of this item's damage. Oh, nice. I like that one. Flamethrower would be so cool. Sadly, we're not going for burn. Okay, your weapons gain more damage. Your leftmost ammo item gains a bonus ammo. That's obviously fantastic. But we also need damage to make it work. So, Star Shard comes away. Burn item comes away. Cannonball is kind of nice. Hey, where's our other ship that we had? Did we sell that already? We need large items now, so I can essentially upgrade the Crow's Nest.
Sale, no sale. I want what's
That's what we're looking for. Large item, Crow's Nest upgrade.
You might try JJ.
Sell large items. That's again the aquatic recharging thingy and Crow's Nest upgrade. Let's go. Well, now we might be set, ladies and gentlemen. 78, 73, 73, 103, and 60% crit chance. So with one shot, okay, with one shot, with one crit, for example, if he crits, he's going to trigger this. This triggering is going to trigger the repeater. If the repeater then crits, it's triggering the throwing knife, which then triggers the repeater again. See, like, we just unloaded the repeater and the other item with one shot. It was almost enough, but now we need more damage on our items. So we're just missing now the damage to make this work. That means we're gonna boost the damage of what we have. Get a small non-weapon item. Ooh, when this gains haste, give your items crit chance for the find. Useless. Get a small shield item, sells weapons. We need this upgraded, so we need the throwing knife better upgraded, which is essentially experience for us, because if we upgrade your leftmost item. So two things we could do right now. We could try to upgrade the repeater. We could get more crit chance. So I could make my crit chance even higher, but that's useless. So what do we do? Do we upgrade the throwing knives or do we upgrade the repeater? Which one does more damage? Oh, 137. Now that's great. I mean, we could put the cannonball out now to get one more ammo for these two. They essentially have more ammo per se. But I guess I would probably have to get rid of the bolas at this point. Elite duelist. Let's kill the duelist over the revenant, because the duelist had interesting weapons. And he has also interesting skills, so you can get a lot of things. I mean, I don't know if you can get the big ego from him, because the big ego is insane. We just one-hit him, chat. because your weapons have lifesteal is crazy. Your weapons gain damage equal to your weakest weapon's damage. What? So if I take this one, then my weapons would get 32 damage bonus, but it takes 8 seconds to get into effect, so that's too long to work. Sell small and large items could be another crow nest upgrade. Gold chocolatier bars could be amazing too.
The Grand Society of Master Merchants welcome.
Nothing. That's the revolver. I like the revolver because when you crit, you reload this and it's more or less like 100% crit, but it does too few damage at this point to be worth it. If it was a higher upgrade, I would probably consider. This is already gold. Reload all your items with 2. Your items have 2 max ammo. Do we just cut out the items and play the double ship combo, chat? Do we just do it? Like say suck it? And essentially just play this? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Go big or go home, I should say. Sell a large item and we get the crow's nest upgrade. So that is over 100% crit chance for all of this. So I guess
You should know, I'm a bit
we're lacking the damage to get this done.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Oh no, he has a heal. We're gonna unload everything we have. But it reloaded. Chat, it reloaded. It fully reloaded with a critting. The problem is he's just making sure we can't kill him. Okay, you go, girl. You got this. Oh, the ship. We work. Let's go. Okay, it might be a mistake to have the bolas because the bolas are essentially reloading. Like, you want only these two to reload each other because it says when you crit, reload an item. So you want this to reload that and this to reload that. So I would say we're probably going to have to sell the bolas and just be happy about it. Okay, get a random enchantment on an item. Oh, shield. 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 Oh, I'm taking it. You know what? Here, more max ammo so they can just go crazy. Eat at Finn's to get max health. And we're getting max health plus regen. Now let's see if we can kill the Frost Champion. We should usually not be able to kill him. But let's see if this works out. He's freezing stuff, but... So these are essentially reloading each other. He's freezing a lot. And I'm not sure if they can actually, like, trigger each other. Because like, they get frozen before they can essentially trigger each other, you know? Mistakes were made, chat. We're not getting our cannonade off because we're getting frozen. I regret nothing. I made a mistake, but I regret nothing.
Make new kilt out of you.
I made a mistake. Okay. It's fine. Your aquatic items have cooldown reduction. Your leftmost weapon gains damage for each weapon you have. Yes, we want the repeater to also get a lot of damage. Now we're going to keep all these weapons because that was useful, but we're going to buy gumballs. What do gumballs do, chat? Gumballs are a permanent buff. They can be everything from crit chance, max HP, and shield. Which is actually funny for that item that we're getting shield. We're going to get crit chance, damage, max health. I mean, our crit chance is 100% already, so we can't really get more. We're crazy. Enchant a weapon with light. Oh, no. Well, I just won. So this is shielding. This is life stealing.
My fight isn't with you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's rude. Let's see how that works now when they go crazy. So one triggers the other. Like, do you see him just taking damage, guys? So he just dies. It's an infinite loop. Okay, there's it's an infinite loop. He triggers this triggers that, that trigger. Okay, like it cannot be stopped. It's impossible. Why not lifesteal the repeater? Because the repeater is good. I mean, he throws. Okay, triggers the repeater. The repeater crits. He throws. He triggers the repeater. The repeater crits. He throws. It's just, it cannot be stopped. Okay, now let's get gold tier skills. Let's say when you use an ammo item, give a bonus crit. I have enough. When you use your leftmost item, haste an item. That doesn't help because they just do anything. When the first time you fall below half health, slow enemies, like there's nothing I can do. I'm perfect at this point. Yeah. Thank you. I don't need a single skill. So yeah. Ta-da. Temporary boost. So your weapons gain 20 damage for the rest of the day. We cannot fight the Void Colossus. What we could try is to kill the Property Baron. The Property Baron is crazy because he has this item that does thousands of damage and he has heal. But what happens is... Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get more skills, okay? Maybe something that when you crit reel at Reno, when you use a friend burn, well, first time you slow each fight. Well, nothing of this helps. More max ammo. Double the damage of your large weapons. That's also useless. When you slow, your weapons gain attack. I guess I could take a slow item. That's like the only thing I could imagine at this point. Just take a slow item and... like... you don't do anything for me. I could use the switchblade. When you use an adjacent weapon, give it like here. So we could put the switchblade in the middle, Chad. When you use an adjacent weapon, give it +2 damage for the fight. So, ta-da. So your weapons gain for each weapon you have. Thank you very much. Haste and charge skills. Yes, but that's also useless. But there's a freeze. So first time you haste each fight, freeze an item. So this is actually useful because if I haste with this one, I freeze something on the enemy side if he had some super shield item. But I don't think yeah, nothing can stop us unless he freezes us. Okay, 2000 damage. Cool. And he has a lot of HP. That's cute. Like he almost had us, but that had lifesteal. By the way, the combo with the switchblade works, guys. I wasn't sure if the switchblade is gonna be it, but it is it.
Fall like a boulder.
It is it because whenever they trigger, they buff each other. I did not expect that. Like that's the last thing I actually expected working. I kind of want an upgrade on the switchblade now. Could I has it? Could I has an upgrade on the switchblade? Sell large items. We can get an upgrade on the crow's nest or even on the port. Both we don't need. So yeah. That means we're going to buy more experience now. And we're going to kill the Lord of the Wastes. Lord of the Wastes has an interesting skill here that says whenever an item is used, you get more crit. We don't need that. We have infinite crit. It's funny how this breaks the game. And I also don't think this should exist. So the repeater like this into that with the flashy reload is too much. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just too much. There's like, yeah. Okay, so when you sell this, gain access to the Genie Writ. What is that? Claim 3 wishes. Recover 3 prestige. Gain 5% max health. Okay. Wow, this is useless. Oh no, this is useless. I thought it's gonna be something cool, but I'm so unhappy now. I'm so unhappy. Give your leftmost haste item plus haste. Give your crit. Cooldown reduction. You know, that cooldown reduction is actually important because if we get this one cooldown reduced, we can use it faster. The bonus crit is useless. Okay, that's more damage and shield, actually. We're gonna get... if your leftmost weapon, more damage. Chocolate. And another skill. Let's hope this is a free skill. First time you haste freeze at the start of fight permanently. Crit ammo. First time you use the large item. Give your items no freeze. Okay, keychain is useless. Is it worth a deeper look? Yes, I'm untold. The game is truly worth a deeper look. We have a video on the whole game uploaded if you want to look into it, because you can see a complete different build there as well. There is so much depth to this game, and this is only one character. There are 3 different characters. I mean, look, we essentially built an infinite crit build here, right? We built an infinite crit build, but it's not super easy to get this done. You won't get this done every single round. You could try to force this every single round, but that doesn't mean that you'll get it done. Because, for example, in order to get this done right now, I needed to really have the ship together with the crow's nest into these 2. And when you crit an item, reload another. When you crit with an item, reload another item. So that was needed to make this work. Killer round, though.